Floyd Money Mayweather has a new opponent, and it's Marcos Maidana. I'm Jim Basketball with the latest ESPN headlines. They're slated for Saturday, May 3rd. It's a Showtime pay-per-view event, and we are joined by ESPN boxing insider Dan Rayfield with more insight. And Dan, we've been waiting for some time for this announcement to come out. And again, he could have chose Amir Khan. Instead, he goes with Maidana, who comes off the convincing victory over Adrian Broner. What do you like about this matchup?
Well, I mean, first of all, if you've ever watched Marcos Maidana fight, you know that he comes to bring it every time. He's exciting. He's a tremendous puncher. But I have to say, one of the things I like about this, he did it the old-fashioned way, really. He earned this fight. Amir Khan did not earn this fight, in my estimation. Yeah. And so when you had the option, I mean, Floyd only gave two options, either Khan or Maidana. Now, I know Maidana has a victory, or rather that Khan has a victory against Maidana, but that was 2010. A lot has happened since then. So like you said in the intro, he went out there and he beat Broner, undefeated title holder, in a great fight. He earned this fight against Mayweather, and Khan didn't. And those are the reasons why I like the matchup.
Hey, Dan, we've always talked about this with regards to how much power Floyd has. But you know what? It appears that he chose the tougher possible matchup between, as you mentioned, Khan and Maidana. How much is that Floyd looking out for giving the fight fans the best fight that they could possibly see?
Well, I think, number one, he is certainly aware of the fact that there, at least in this country, maybe not in England where Khan is from, and other places in Europe and the Middle East where he has some popularity, but that in this country there was a lot of resistance from the fans against Khan for the reasons I explained about him not having earned the fight. And I think he was certainly aware of that, and, you know, he wants to do the biggest pay-per-view number he can do. But the other aspect of it, what you said, there are those that even though Khan hadn't really earned the fight, who would say that Khan has the more... The style that would give Floyd a tougher problem because he's long, he's fast. Maidana, we've seen this sort of fight before from Floyd, where he's in with a guy who, yes, he earned the fight, but he's a lot slower than Khan and, you know, a little bit more robotic, doesn't have that kind of lateral movement, certainly isn't tall and long the way Khan is. And so from a style point of view, there are many that believe that Khan would present a bigger problem. But I still like the guy that's going to charge at him. No matter what's happening in the fight, you know he's going to try. He's going to never quit. You know, he might be down 11 rounds to 0 and still going for the knockout in the 12th round. And that's what you have to, you know, what you want to see. And like Richard Schaefer from Golden Boy mentioned to me today when I talked about this fight being made, one thing that Marcos Maidana has, he's got the greatest equalizer in boxing. He can knock you out with one punch.
Yeah, and you know, he put it on Broner, and there was a rematch tentatively slated between those two. Now that Floyd's fight trumps that, how does that impact any possible future rematch that